Chosen ones, at some point, you have to stop running from your calling. You know, you have a good vision inside of you of doing something, but you're running from it because you're afraid. And instead, you're just settling for where you are right now, even though the vision you have of yourself is becoming something great. But you keep running from your calling, and that's why you're not making progress in your life. What's up, it's Gene. This word to be great. And I'm here to help you build your self-discipline so you can achieve your greatness. You have to stop running from your calling. You have been chosen for that calling. God or the universe or whatever you want to call it, put that vision inside of you because that is what you're supposed to be doing on this earth. But a lot of us, we start comparing ourselves to other people. We start to look at what other people are doing, and we don't give ourselves credit for the gifts that we have. We don't look at the talents that we have. So therefore, instead of us stepping into our calling, we continue to run from our calling. See, that's what I did in my own life for many years. I was trying to be a basketball player. I wanted to play in the NBA. I used to watch basketball players on TV all the time. And because I was comparing myself to them, because I admired their talents, I told myself I want to be just like that. I want to go to the NBA. But in the back of my mind, I knew that basketball wasn't really my gift. But I did have one particular thing about me that so many people noticed. I had the ability to speak in front of people. I could tell stories. I was very encouraging to people, even when I was in high school. As a matter of fact, when we used to have motivational speakers come to the campus, my principal used to come to me and say, Gene, I want you to be the person to introduce the speaker. And I would get in front of the audience and I would do it, and I was very comfortable doing it. But because I didn't think that was something that I would do for a living, I kept pursuing basketball. I kept trying to make it to the NBA. I worked on my skills. As a matter of fact, working on my basketball skills is what allowed me to develop great self-discipline. But I remember one night I had this dream. I had this dream, my first dream ever, of myself speaking in front of thousands of people and motivating them, encouraging them. And I remember the dream was so real that I woke up. I actually thought it actually happened. You see, what happened to me in that moment is the vision became real inside of me. See, I knew I was chosen to be a speaker. I knew I was chosen to be a motivator, but I was running from that calling. So year after year, I kept running from that calling. I would not stand in front of an audience. I avoided public speaking. I tried to get in the NBA, did not work out. And I remember when I moved on to the corporate world, I did the same thing. I could avoid any job that had anything to do with public speaking. But then I got the courage to try to go for a management position. And they told me, hey, Gene, if you get this position, you have to get good at public speaking. So I really wanted the position. So I decided to join a speech club. And I would never forget the first time I stood in front of that small audience to give a speech. I felt this energy going through my body. I felt comfortable. And that was the first time in my life I really started to believe that I was chosen. I started to believe that I was a worthy one. I was worthy of that great vision inside of me. And because I stopped running from my calling, I found my purpose in my life. And the same thing will happen with you guys out there. You know you have a vision inside of you. You're doing something great. You know you have a calling that you're running from. And if you want that dream that's in your heart to become a reality, you have to stop running from your calling. You're going to have to start taking action on your dreams. You're going to have to start taking action on that calling, because when you take action, you will go from seeing yourself as chosen to see yourself as worthy. And when you start seeing yourself as worthy of that goal or that dream in your heart, then you will start doing everything inside of you to make it become a reality. So it's time to stop running from your calling. It's time to step out so you can start realizing that great vision inside of you, because you are worthy to be great. If you like this video, I want to ask you to like and share this video. Also, if you're somebody out there and you know you're having a hard time staying motivated, you're having a hard time staying self-disciplined, I want to encourage you to get a copy of my book, Worthy to be great, how to build self-discipline to achieve your great. So go to Amazon and get a copy of my book, or go to worthytobegreat.com and get your copy today.